This is the second CD in the MBSR practice materials, Mindful Yoga, Part 1. Welcome into this practice of mindful movement and breathing. The instructions given for the body scan also apply to this practice. Take the same care and attention with the yoga as you gave to your experience with the body scan. You are encouraged to practice this regularly, often. As you do so, you'll be nourishing and strengthening your body and participating fully in the process of optimizing your own health. You are the expert at knowing your own limits, knowing your own sensations. Refrain from doing anything that doesn't seem right for you at this time, overriding any instruction I may offer. Invite yourself to explore the limits or edges of what the body can do in any moment, but listen most deeply to your own body's wisdom about how far to move into a pose or how long to hold a pose. Don't go beyond your own limits. Don't force yourself to hold poses longer or more intensively than is right for you and your body right now. If you commit yourself to consistent, regular practice, you will gradually notice your limits changing over time as you become more flexible and stronger. If you wish to skip a pose, assume a comfortable posture, close your eyes, breathe, and imagine yourself doing what is being described. The best results will come with patience, self-acceptance, with consistency. Don't try to get a particular result, even relaxation. Simply do your best to gently do the poses as suggested at your own ability level at this time. As with the body scan, bring your fullest attention and curiosity to your experience. Ask yourself what you are feeling in each moment, and notice what you find. What is this feeling, and where is it located? What are the qualities of this feeling? Notice tension, stretching, pulling, tugging, releasing, tingling, feelings of relaxation. Notice the sensations of the breath. Just noticing what is without adding a story about it. Note if your mind is responding or reacting to what is being experienced. Throughout, breathe fully, freely, and through the nose as much as possible. Experiment with practicing at times with your eyes open, and sometimes with your eyes closed. Notice if you find a difference in concentration, focus, or in mental activity. As with the body scan, if you notice you have become distracted, just return your attention again to the instructions wherever we are in the sequence at that time. Let's begin now by lying on your back on a comfortable mat or pad. Stretch your legs out in front of you, allowing your feet to fall out to the sides. Arms outstretched along the body at your sides, palms up, if that is comfortable for you. Being attentive to the relatively straight alignment and balance of your body, the neck, and the head. This pose or position is called the corpse pose. Come to stillness, aware of the body being held and supported fully. Feel the breath fill you with energy. Feel your alertness to being here in your body in this moment. Bring your attention now to the rise and fall of the breath at the low belly. And if you like, Place a hand on the low belly to feel how it rises and falls as you breathe in and out naturally. Paying close attention to the breathing, to the life that is coming into your body moment by moment. Breathing in vitality, newness, energy, nourishment with each in-breath. Breathing out tightness, fatigue, tension with every out-breath. Notice the way the floor and your mat support you. Allow your muscles to simply let go, letting go to the solid support and stability underneath you. You may wish to scan the body now as you have learned to do, traveling through the body with your awareness, noticing any sensations and releasing any areas of tightness you may find as you exhale. And now on an in-breath, stretching your arms up over your head, lengthening the body, reaching your fingertips in one direction and the soles of your feet and the heels in the other. Feel the space created in the body. Feel the opening. And then slowly, exhaling, returning the arms down alongside the body. Notice what is felt in the body now as a result of this simple movement. Feel your breathing. And now, inhaling, bending the knees, planting the feet hip distance apart on the mat, pointing the knees up toward the ceiling, preparing to do pelvic rocks. Exhaling, moving your arms out in opposite directions to rest in a T shape, fingers pointing in opposite directions, hands facing down. Inhaling again, and noticing first the small of your back, feeling the arch, the curve there, and then exhale and press the small back down into the mat. As you do this, the pelvis moves slightly up, and then as you inhale and release the small of the back, the pelvis moves down back to the mat. So exhaling as we press the back downward into the mat, as the pelvis tilts and rises up, inhaling as we release and arch the small of the back. Moving now with the rhythm and timing of your own breath, loosening the vertebra and strengthening your lower back. If you like, you can place your hand at the small of your back, feeling the space, the arch, and the floor beneath you as you inhale. And then feeling the low back flatten into the floor again. Exhale and rock the pelvis up. Notice the shoulders and arms can be fully relaxed as you tilt the pelvis up and down. This is a movement of the lower part of the body only. Return to a neutral spine now and draw your knees to your chest, clasping the legs or backs of your thighs with your hands and arms, rocking from side to side, forward and backward, perhaps around in circles, massaging your back in whatever way would feel good for you right now. And returning to center, still holding the knees into the chest. And then on an in-breath, if it's available to you, lift your head up to your knees, perhaps touching your forehead to your knees. Continue to breathe here. Be aware of any sensation in the neck as you raise your head and respect your own limits. And on an exhale, gently release the head back to the mat. Stretching both legs out long now onto the mat, allowing yourself to breathe freely. And now bringing the right knee into the chest, clasping it with both hands around the leg or behind the thigh. Move the knee around in circles, side to side, forward, backward, exploring the flexibility of the hip joint, creating movement, openness. Return to stillness now, and with an in-breath, raise your head toward the knee, mindful again of your neck. Breathing here, and now lowering the arms and leg, taking a few moments to observe any differences now from one side to the other, as you rest and breathe in and out. Stretch both legs out onto the mat, arms at your side. And now breathing in, bring up the left knee to the chest, clasping the leg with both arms and hands, either around the shin or behind the thigh. Exhaling, creating some movement here as you circle the knee, bringing it forward and backward, continuing with a steady flow of breath as you move the knee from side to side, noticing the movement in the pelvis and hip joint. Coming to stillness again, and now inhaling, raising the forehead to the knee. Bring awareness to the neck, staying within the limits that are right for you at this time. And on an exhale, gently lower the head. Release the hands from the leg and lower the leg onto the floor once again. Resting your arms on the mat alongside you. Moving now mindfully onto your side and then to hands and knees. Place your knees about hip distance apart, knees aligned under hips, and hands onto the mat about shoulder distance apart, wrists under shoulders. Inhale and flatten your back here in the pose called tabletop. Your arms and legs are the legs of the table. Exhaling, tuck your chin and arch your back like a Halloween cat, flexing the spine. And then inhale, drop the belly and the back, rolling the face and throat up to the ceiling into cow pose. And then exhaling again into cat pose. Continuing with these movements in your own timing of breath rhythm. Inhaling and rolling your throat and heart open to the ceiling with cow. Exhaling, tucking your chin and arching your back into cat. Repeating this a few times more. Then returning to tabletop pose, flattening your back and inhaling, raising the right leg, extending it back to your limits, establishing balance, and then exhaling, extending the left arm and hand, noticing all the muscles involved in this maintenance of balance. Breathing in a steady way as you reach in opposite directions. Now exhaling, releasing the arm and leg, returning to tabletop. Inhaling and raising and extending the left leg. Exhaling, raising the right arm, balancing yourself as you reach the fingertips and the toes in opposite directions. Breathing in a steady way, exploring your limits, remaining present to whatever is being experienced now, right here. And now lowering the right arm, the right leg, and gently turn yourself again onto your back. Aligning your body in this prone position once more. Plant your feet hip distance apart, knees pointing up to the ceiling, and breathe freely, feeling the support of the floor. Notice whatever might feel different now anywhere in the body as a result of your practice so far. Inhaling now and lifting the arms up over the head, resting them on the floor behind you. Exhaling. Now pressing down into the feet, and on an inhale, lift the pelvis and belly up to the ceiling, resting the upper body's weight onto the upper back, shoulders, neck, and back of head. With every inhale, you may find you can lift the hips a little farther to the ceiling, almost as though your breath is floating the hips up. Continue to breathe and look out over the body, noticing the rise and fall of the belly as you breathe in and out. Notice how this expansive breath brings fresh energy to the whole body. Notice the muscles that are working here for you in this pose. This is bridge pose. Expand into the pose for as long as is appropriate for you without straining. And when you feel ready, exhale and gently begin to lower the back onto the mat, one vertebra at a time. Slowly, mindfully, as you continue to breathe in and out. And now experience the feelings of release as the body is again fully supported. And notice the effects of what you've just experienced. And breathe. Now clasp the hands behind the neck, with your elbows out, and feet flat again on the mat with knees pointed upward. Inhaling and now lowering the knees toward the floor on the right side, creating a gentle twist in the spine. Your face can point up to the ceiling if you wish, or for more of a twist, you can gaze out over your left elbow. Wherever you are, continue to breathe. Sense sensations at the belly, throughout the spine, the chest, all softening and expanding with the twist, creating openness, more spaciousness for your breath. And now inhaling, bringing the knees back to center, and exhaling, bringing the head back to center if needed. And this time, as you inhale, gently bring both knees over to the floor at your left side, creating the stretch in the opposite direction. Keeping your head centered, or if you turned before, now see what it feels like to turn your head and gaze out to the right side. Allowing the body to expand, to open, allowing more space for your breath, for more oxygen to fill and nourish you, more space for releasing and letting go. And on an in-breath, bring your knees and head back to center once again, and the arms alongside the body. Exhaling now to stretch out the right leg as you leave the left leg with foot planted and knee pointing up toward the ceiling. On an in-breath, raising the right leg up to whatever height is best for you, exploring your limits. Remember that in all of the yoga poses, it's your attention and intention that matter the most. So exhaling, with the right leg up in the air to whatever degree, circle the foot and ankle now in one direction, now in the other. Now flexing and pointing the foot and toes as you breathe steadily and fully. Noticing all the sensations you're experiencing right now. Allow the shoulders, chest, and arms to be relaxed, at ease. And now, inhaling and reaching up with your hands to grasp the leg at whatever point feels comfortable for you. Exhaling here. And then on the next inhalation, raising the head toward the knee. Breathing here, and when you're ready, exhaling your head gently back down to the mat, releasing your arms. And now releasing the right leg back down, planting the right foot again with the knee bent toward the ceiling. And this time, inhaling, raising your left leg up as far as is right for you in this moment. And now exhaling, circling the foot and ankle in one direction, continuing with your steady breathing, and circling the foot and ankle in the other direction. Now flexing and pointing the foot and toes. Noticing again all the sensations you're perceiving through this movement, in this moment. Allow the parts of the body not necessary for this movement to be at rest. And then on your next inhalation, reach your hands up to grasp the left leg, however that works best for you. Exhaling here. And then on your next inhalation, raising the head towards the left knee. Exhaling, inhaling, and when you feel ready, exhaling your head and arms gently down to the mat, and now releasing the left leg back down, stretching both legs out for a few moments, breathing with your steady, consistent breath, and observe, feel whatever is here for you, right here, right now. Moving now with the breath, with intention and awareness, turn to lie on the left side of the body, supporting the head in the left hand, balancing and supporting the body with the right hand placed on the mat in front of the stomach. On an in-breath, raising the right leg up to whatever degree feels right for you, and circle the foot, moving in whatever way would feel good for you right now. Bring awareness to the strength in the thigh muscle, holding up the leg, the strength of the abdomen, perhaps feeling with your right hand the strength of these tendons and muscles. Exhaling and lowering the right leg down slowly, aware of the sensations of release as the leg and foot touch the left leg and foot. And continue with awareness of breath and body perceptions as you turn to come mindfully onto the right side of the body, supporting the head in the right hand and balancing the body with your left hand in front of your belly on the mat, and raising the left leg up as far as is accessible to you right now. Again, circling the foot and ankle in one, then another direction. Releasing and flexing in ways that you choose. And on an exhale, when you're ready, gently lower the left leg back down onto the right. Inhaling, moving now onto your belly into another version of the corpse pose, face resting on one side, your arms alongside the body with palms up, legs and feet relaxed, feeling yourself fully supported here on the mat as you breathe. Noticing particularly the sensations of the abdomen pressing into the floor as your body expands on inhalations, and the sensations of releasing when the body exhales. Taking a few moments to scan the body with your awareness, to notice any after effects of your practice so far. From the feet, legs, body, shoulders, arms, neck, head, as you allow the breath to move freely. And now inhaling as you raise the head, resting the chin on the mat. Exhaling here. And on another in-breath, raise now the right leg up to whatever degree is accessible to you, keeping the hips on the mat, exploring your limits but not exceeding them. Continuing with your steady breath, aware of muscles in the low back that are engaged, aware of sensations in the neck. And then exhaling as you lower the leg down, resting the head down now on the opposite cheek. Taking in a full breath and releasing an out-breath, allowing the body to sink more fully into the mat. And then again, on an inhalation, raise the head up, resting on the chin. Exhaling here. And then inhaling as you raise the left leg to whatever degree you can without forcing or straining. Continuing with your steady breath as you meet yourself and any sensations you find right here, right now. And when you're ready, on an exhale, release the left leg and turn the face to rest on the opposite cheek. Breathing in and out, seeing what you notice here and now. And now we'll be preparing for what is called Cobra pose. The body is long, in alignment. Arms are alongside the body, palms still upward. Inhaling, bring forehead to the mat and slowly lift the head up off the mat. Then raising the shoulder and chest area, using the muscles of the back and abdomen. Exhaling. Inhaling. Continue with your steady awareness of sensation and breath. And as you're ready, exhaling, gently returning chest, shoulders, and head to the mat, resting the face on the opposite cheek. Resting here from the effort that you've made to explore this Cobra pose, and noticing whatever is here for you right now. And now for another version of Cobra. Planting your hands firmly on the mat beneath your shoulders, elbows pointing behind you, close into the body, bringing awareness to your tailbone, gently pressing it down toward the floor, bringing the legs and feet together. Inhale and bring your forehead to the mat, lengthening through the back of the neck, and then lifting the chin, the head, and shoulders, perhaps part of the chest up to the point where you can no longer lift. Breathing steadily, noting the muscles engaged in your back, and when you're ready, gently exhaling and releasing the chest, shoulders, and head back down to the mat, resting your opposite cheek down to the floor. Releasing the legs, the feet, releasing all effort. Allowing the breath to move freely, bringing restoration. Noticing again whatever it is you notice in sensation as a result of your practice. And moving with awareness now, gently, inhaling and turning yourself over to lie down once again on your back. Drawing the knees into the chest, clasping them with the hands, moving in whatever way would feel right for you now. Gently massaging the muscles of the back. Acknowledging the effort, the work the muscles have done, taking care to listen deeply to the body in this moment. And then exhaling, lowering the legs, coming again into corpse pose. Allowing the legs to spread out, the feet to fall away from one another. Allowing the palms to face upward. Fully releasing the body onto the mat. Releasing any tension, breathing deeply, filling the lungs with air, filling the entire body with the energy of the breath, and releasing all effort as you exhale fully. Scanning the body now, aware of any sensations in the feet, the lower legs, the knees, the thighs, the hip and pelvic area, the low back, moving attention all the way up the spine and throughout the entire back. Aware of the belly, the stomach area, the heart, the chest, the entire front of your body as you feel your breath expanding and releasing. Bring awareness to the neck, the throat, the shoulders. Aware of the head and face, completely letting go. Letting the weight of the body soften and yield into the mat, into the floor. Allowing yourself to be completely and fully in this moment, right here, right now. And bringing in a sense of appreciation for yourself, that you've taken the time and made the effort to nourish and care for yourself in this special way, increasing your strength and flexibility in mind and body. Be aware of this gift you can give to yourself each day, this opportunity to witness your own natural capacity for strengthening and healing. The experience of accepting and acknowledging yourself to be whole and complete in this and every moment.